Okay, so in this video I want to show you how to use a scan tool to access the data that we need to look at for an air conditioning system. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose previous vehicle. We'll go to vehicle history, and the last vehicle, this is 2009, we're going to select it and say yes. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure we're on engines, main menu engine, and then we're going to choose data display. Now we have a couple different data displays here. So we have engine, misfire, sensor. Let's scroll down, and this one right here, it says accessory electronic theft data. So that's the one we want to choose to find the HVAC data that we need to look at. So as this come up on the screen, again we have the key on, the engine off, and let's take a look. Our engine coolant temperature is right around 145 degrees. We also have some other interesting things here too. So we have FC relay command, FC circuit open, test status, and so on. Let's find the AC data. We have more AC data here, so let's scroll down and take a look. And we probably want to go back up. We missed it. Okay, so this is what we want to look for. So this right here is AC high side pressure sensor, and you notice it's showing us in voltage. So let's go over and take a look, and it's showing 0.96 volts. The next PID down, or parameter input data in down, AC high side pressure, and you notice it says PSI. So let's come over. Right there, the system has 75 PSI in the system right now. So that's from that pressure transducer that's screwed into the high side line. It shows AC high side pressure switch, and it's showing it's in the normal position. Then AC off for the wide open pressure, and what that would be, or wide open throttle, I mean, what that would be is if you were going up a hill and you stepped all the way down the accelerator pedal, the computer would sense that there is full load on the engine and you want to get more power going up the hill, so it would disconnect or disengage the AC compressor relay, so the compressor would shut off. This way it wouldn't pull power away from the engine. Let's start it up. And again, we want to go back over to our control panel. We want to select recirculation. We want to select the air and have it come out up on the top ducts. We want to turn the compressor on. And the way we turn that on is we turn this switch on or push this button, and we want to make sure that this is at least at the first speed. Okay? We're on recirculation, we're on max AC. And our dial control selector is all the way down on cold. So now let's take a look at some of this sensor data. Well, one of the things you probably notice right away is our AC high side pressure sensor, which is up on top. That voltage changed. It was 0.9 volts, now it's 1.3 volts. But really what you notice is the high side pressure. High side pressure, when we first looked at it, was 75. Now it's 117. So what does this mean? Well, what it means is the system is actually kicking on and working, and we can actually look at the high side pressure right over here, and that usually will give us an indication whether the system, first of all, is turning on, second of all, is the compressor turning. Because if that pressure stayed at 75 and never changed, then that would be an indication that the system's not kicking on. Let's look at the AC high side switch. It's still in the normal position. The wide open cutoff switch, that's in the no position. Okay, let's scroll up. Our engine coolant temperature, if you look at it, that's top, it's 174, and that eventually will come up. It's starting to rise, 176. And our ambient air temperature is right around, somewhere around 80, 89 degrees. That's the intake air temperature sensor. And let's take a look. AC request. The computer is getting a request from the AC to turn on, and it's turning on the AC relay. So that's all important information that we can find out from the scan tool, and we can get an idea whether the system is actually capable of turning on or off. Hopefully this clears it up a little bit more. The last thing is I have the temperature thermometer on the dash, and if you look at it, it's right around 44 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's getting colder and colder. As you can see, the system is working.